singles out, and then I'm gonna work on the EP and put the EP out. But you know, you have to like, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. You have to like build up to one, and then also I want to like make sure I have a consistent audience and people interested. So yeah. Someone said, I'm proud of you. Thank you, I appreciate it. A bunch of people are saying hi. For anyone joining, I'm Kaylee Talty. I make indie pop music, and I'm talking about my new song that's coming out this Friday. So exciting. Not gonna say where I'm from, because that's weird. But anyway, yeah. And then also I just like posted a video the other day saying I want to play Supergirl. Now, this one guy on Instagram was like so butthurt that I had said that. He's like, you need an agent, yeah. And I was like, I'm just putting myself out there. Like, I don't expect James Gunn to come like knocking on my door or sending me an email being like, this is how you submit an audition, this is how you do it. I took a chance and I just said, hey, I want to submit an audition because I have theater experience. And also, if you think about it, Rachel Zegler, who hopefully I said her last name right, was 17. Her only experience was high school theater, which is mine. And she auditioned for West Side Story and got the part at 17 years old to play Maria. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen to me. That's a 1 in a billionth chance. But I'm saying at least I'm putting myself out there to at least, like, you know, be like, hey, I do want to audition because I really like this character. I'm like, literally, since I was little, I've been consuming DC media, and I think it would be cool. But this one guy was like, oh my god, how dare you? And I was like, okay. Like, I'm not expecting it to happen. It's just me being like, hey, I'm interested. I know that you're like casting and thinking of casting because you want to have her as a cameo in Superman Legacy. I would be so down to do whatever for the audition, you know, whether I submit it through an email or fly out in person, I'll do it. But again, like, I'm a singer. I'm not an aspiring actress. It's just a role that I would give my all in if I was, you know, given a chance to audition. And yeah, I can't speak Spanish, so if you need someone to speak Spanish, then you're gonna have to like go on a different TikTok page, like for someone who speaks Spanish, because I don't. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I just like put it out there. I was like, let's get James Gunn's attention. I don't expect it to actually happen though. And this one guy was like, oh my god, like, how dare you? I was like, I make indie pop music. You actually think that I think this is gonna happen? I'm gonna like book Supergirl and become like a part of the Justice League? Like, I'm sorry, like, I didn't actually think that was gonna happen. It's just me being like, we look alike, I have acting experience, it would be cool if I could audition. So yeah, but that's that. And I just thought it was funny that this guy was like, you need an agent. And I was like, well, funny enough, Rachel didn't have an agent, and now she's been in 3 major movies, so I don't know. But it was funny though. I was like, I don't actually expect this to happen. But yeah. I'm like scrolling back up. Yeah, I love Marvel. I'm like a big Spider-Man fan. He was also the first superhero I was introduced to, like through movies and stuff. And then my dad started buying like different comic books for me and my brothers, and he had a bunch that he had like collected over the years, but a lot of them you would have to wear gloves to read them because they were worth a lot, and he still has them, like they're in a box. But what in the world? Okay, I'm gonna say this once, because I always have to in these lives. I'm not interested in dating anybody, nor would I find that person on TikTok. If you write gross things in the chat, you will immediately be muted and blocked. And 3, if you have nothing nice to say, or you know it's going to be overly, smagual, so I don't get banned for saying it, don't write it at all, because I'm not interested in the slightest. Thank you so much. If you want to find some creator on here who has an OF, go find that creator. It's not me. I make indie pop music. I'm looking for a young audience for my songs. I have a new song coming out Friday. I'm not interested in any of that. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. If you're a part of the group of people who's coming on here just to write pickup lines and all that crap, I don't want to see it, and I don't need any of that. Thank you. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yes, Spider-Man, huge part of my life. Marvel, I've been going to see the movie since I was little with my dad and my brothers in theaters, so yeah. I also grew up on Andrew Garfield. He was my Spider-Man, and I kind of maybe possibly had a full-on breakdown when it was announced that he wasn't gonna come back for a 3rd film, so. If you really are interested in my music, then you can go click the link in my bio to take you to my Spotify, or you can search my name on any other streaming platform and my songs will appear there. I'll say DC because I'm trying to get James Gunn to give me an audition. Come on, James. I said DC's my favorite. Let's go. Please. Sir. I do really love Marvel though, but DC I do have a personal connection to because my dad kind of thinks he's Batman, he is obsessed with Batman, so DC has been a big thing in my life, and Supergirl has been a big thing in my life because I grew up watching all of her films and TV shows and any piece of media I could possibly take from Supergirl, books. I watched it all, read it all. I wouldn't say I read it all. That obviously I haven't read every single comic she's been in, but big part of my life, and I've dressed up as her multiple years in a row for Halloween because I just really connected with her. So I do really love DC. But yeah. Yeah, Spider-Ham is pretty funny. I think it was really funny when John Mulaney voiced him. It fits so well, and I love John Mulaney. But his voice specifically fits so well for the character, so oh my god, I'm not going live with any of you. Stop requesting it. God, I don't even know how to turn it off. So oh my god. The monster trucks, yeah, I've been twice. I was 6 or 7 years old when I went though, because my brothers collected the little cars, so. Yeah, I don't really know the names of them, but I know that one. Are you 21? No, I'm 18. And if you're gonna take that information and start writing gross stuff in the chat, 'cause you're haha, you're technically an adult. I'm not interested. Thank you. Come again, or don't, because I don't need that energy. I always have to say that because it gets ridiculous. I'm on TikTok making music. Why am I getting thirsty comments from older men or just men in general half the time? I'm I'm not interested, and if I wanted a relationship, I would already have one, but I don't because I don't want one. I'm not in the mindset to be in a relationship, and even if I wanted one, wouldn't be with someone online. I'm not interested. Not interested. Thank you so much. You can go comment that stuff somewhere else. So, yeah.